Anambra 2021. Do not test our will to enforce peace. NTA warns Ipob. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. We are determined to proceed with election. INEC chairman. Now the news in detail. National Security Advisor Babagana Mugono on Monday responded to the threat by the independent people of Biafra Ipob to frustrate the conduct of the November 6 governorship election in Anambra State. The Ipob at the weekend declared a one-week sit-at-home protest across the southeast state starting from November 5th. Ipob Media and Public Secretary Ima Powerful, in a statement issued in Awka, the Anambra State capital, said the protest was aimed to prevailing on the federal government to release its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The group vowed that the protest will go on as planned if Kanu was not released before November 4th. Kanu is facing trial on a 7-count amended charge bordering on treason and terrorism. Speaking at the headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in Abuja on the occasion of the meeting of the Special Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security (ICCES), the NTA, who incidentally is the co-chairman of the ICCES, said the conduct of the election is a legitimate process and security agencies would not allow any group under any guise to undermine the process in Anambra. While he advised law enforcement agency who will be deployed to guarantee the security of lives and property to conduct themselves in a civilized manner, Babangida Mungono, however, warned forces who have been issuing threats to frustrate the election to have a rethink in their own interests. He said, "We all know how important it is for us. Election is number one legitimate right of every citizen, and we must not deny them that right in an atmosphere devoid of rancor and violence." Just like the chairman said, we need to do better than what we did in Edo and Ondo states. For those of us in security, we have already done what we are supposed to do. All security agencies have been told to conduct themselves well and exhibit the highest level of professionalism and restraint and operate within the confines of a law and not in any way that will jeopardize the exercise. We are going to ensure that the people of Anambra undergo this exercise without any incident. We want to offer brotherly advice to our brothers who want to destabilize the process to think again. We are all eager to achieve results that will be acceptable to everybody. I do not think it will be right for anyone to ignite a crisis. Please think again. The law enforcement agencies will not sit by idly and allow people to terrorize people, commit homicide. They have been told to watch out for these elements. I'm appealing to you to stay in your words and behave yourself. Anyone that wants to disrupt the process will be brought to book. Finally, I want to encourage staff of INEC. I know you have gone through a lot of pains, but do not allow that to dampen your spirit or let into lethargy. I wish you fruitful deliberations. Earlier in his opening remark, INEC chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu disclosed that the commission was fully prepared for the election, having successfully completed 12 out of the 14 activities listed in the timetable and schedule of activities for the election released in January this year. The two outstanding activities are the last day of the campaign at midnight on Thursday, 4th November 2021, and Election Day, which remains Saturday, 6th November 2021. The REC for Anambra State is here to fully provide an update on the implementation of all the activities and INEC general state of readiness for the election. He restated his commitment to proceed with the election based on encouragement from the heads of security agencies who have assured on the security of lives and property. INEC is determined to proceed with the Anambra State governorship election as scheduled. The safety and protection of voters and our personnel, accredited observers, the media, and materials are cardinal consideration in any election. We have been assured by the security agencies of a secure environment for the election. I am sure the CP Anambra State in its briefing will provide more details regarding preparations on the ground. I wish to place agency to the Commission during elections. I wish to place on record the continued support of security agencies to the Commission during elections. Particularly noteworthy is the high level of professional conduct of the agencies in the last two major elections in Edo and Ondo states. Indeed, Edo and Ondo have become the standard for securing election in Nigeria. The professionalism and neutrality exhibited by the security agencies in the two elections have been widely praised nationally and internationally. We are confident that this will be replicated in Anambra State. I wish to register the profound gratitude of the Commission for the support we have received from religious, traditional, and community leaders for peaceful elections. The Commission is also working with the National Peace Committee under the leadership of our respected former head of state, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, GCFR, to bring all political parties and candidates for the Anambra State governorship election to commit to peace before, during, and after the elections. We appreciate this wide-ranging support, and I wish to reassure the registered voters in Anambra State that the choice of the next governor lies in their hands. I urge all sundry to play their part in ensuring a free, fair, credible, and peaceful governorship election in Anambra State. While it remains the civil rights of the people to come out and cast their vote and make the choice of who will become the next governor of the state, I still see it or want to suggest that the federal government, the government should dialogue with these people. Oh my goodness. You can't hold an election in the place where there's so much chaos. That is just the truth. You cannot do that. Since you are already foreseeing what will happen, why don't you avert it by calling for dialogue? There is no crime these people have committed, both the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and the leader of the Yoruba nation. These people have done nothing than exercise, like this particular one, exercising my civil rights, my fundamental human rights. I exercise it and I got detained for exercising it. Now, you know that if you call for dialogue, a lot of things will happen. Things will mellow down. I do not know if the government is saying they want peace, and yet from the other side of their mouth, they're saying they do not want peace. Call these people for dialogue. Settle these things so that the elections will be free and fair. It is not cowardly. Please. It is averting what is going to bring about another menace. That is just it. It is being proactive, not being cowardly, not going by their orders. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.